Koffee Gang.
You're listening to Hot 93.3 with your faves, Jamie, BB, and CJ in the building. Now, don't forget, we are about to go into hot topics in just a hot second. And CJ, what is the topic for today?
So today we're talking about Nigerians seeking greener pastures abroad. Yeah, youths seeking greener pastures abroad. And I have one question. Is it that bad in Nigeria? Well, before you call in, we still have like 4 minutes before we start.
Yep.
Yeah, just telling you before time so you guys can get ready.
Yep.
Yes. Is
Get
it
ready.
that bad in Nigeria that we all want to just run and leave?
And be going,
Yeah.
Don't forget, the phone lines are open. The number to call is 081-824-26591. Get it back to music. We've got Runtown with Emotions.
Koffee Gang.
Listening when you miss a loved one. No Air from Chris Brown and Jordan Spark. Throwback 2007. A classic.
That was so philosophical.
I swear,
The atmosphere is so existent.
It's inexistent.
Lover boy.
Wow.
Yeah, even I show you the poets as well. God when.
God when.
It's okay.
It's
All right.
okay.
Let's get straight to business.
Exactly.
Start with hot topics, and we're talking about youth seeking greener pastures abroad. So my question is it that bad in Nigeria?
That we're all trying to jack.
Well,
basically,
listen, we're here. We
we came back.
into the country.
We left the
so
abroad to come right back. Now, hashtag congratulations, Doc, was trending on Twitter as Nigerians tapped into the blessing of one Dr. Harvey Olufumilayo, who tweeted photos of his newly acquired house in the UK. So he went on to tweet, in 2019, God gave me a house, not rented, but my own home. 4-bedroom with a garden in England. For a boy that only came to the UK with 2 traveling bags in 2016, I'm in tears. My prayer is for everyone who follows me or sees this, God will grant you your heart's greatest desires. Now, although he didn't even have a profile picture on his Twitter profile.
I know the guy on social media. He's very popular.
He's a popular guy on social media, exactly. And people were congratulating him and trying to, of course, tap into that blessing. Now, however, some of us I speak for myself, and others also expressed doubts on the possibility of the achievement between 2016 and 2019. I mean, that's only 3 years to move to somewhere and, already have a house bought.
Not like it's not possible.
But listen, from the people who came from the abroad.
Wait, I know. I get what you're saying. Not like it's not possible.
Okay, carry on,
And
sir.
it's still sounds like a dream, or like, I don't know. It's just too good to be true.
It really does sound a little bit too good to be true. And a Twitter user by the name of Usmi query says, congratulations, Doc. Please explain to your followers how you worked hard. I'm sure a lot of them may think it's pretty much easy to acquire such within a short period of time. Some doctors have been here for over 5 years and are still trying to make ends meet.
Exactly.
There's doctors who were born and raised in the UK. They've been earning that amount of money for years, and they still don't have a home.
My cousin is 27 and a whole surgeon.
But,
a whole surgeon lives with his parents, so please make it make sense.
But this trend on social media, it's just crazy how everybody, should I say 90%, not everybody, 90% of Twitter users all want to leave the country.
Yeah.
Like, the trend was insane. Everybody was just praying and wishing.
God when.
You understand? So that's why I'm asking, like, is it that bad in Nigeria that we all want to leave?
You know what? If you want to join in on the conversation, you can give us a call on 081-824-26591. That's 081-824-26591 and join in on the conversation. I'm really baffled about this because
it's crazy.
It's actually triggering me.
But
it's
he
triggering
went on
me
to say to the Twitter user that actually questioned, how is it possible? Please explain. He now went on to say, 1, I'm not married. 2, people's responsibilities differ. And 3, I've had the culture of saving between £500 to £1,000 every month from my earnings for about 3 years. And number 4, it was a plan I had worked towards seeing friends who achieved the same.
So you see,
let me just do the calculation. If he even did £1,000 saved for 2 years, okay?
3?
That
3 years.
is what, 24K?
Right. I went
That's
through the
still
Liberty.
not enough to
It's
get
not,
out.
No, not a 4-bedroom. Well, actually, do you know what? It depends on where in England. He said England. He didn't say London.
Yes,
now,
but still.
I went through the liberty of looking at the average for that, doctors get paid. It's about £64,000 in a year. So, I mean, it is I guess, realistic to save between 500 to £1,000 a month. So I guess that's okay. Now 64, that's the average. That's the median. On the lower end, it's like 50, 42. Higher end, 81, so on and so forth. So it's possible, but in 3 years... To get the house? Yeah, it's possible to put a deposit.
Likely he would have
he's got a mortgage for sure. He didn't pay for it outright. That's
likely,
sure.
likely he has disciplined himself to actually, save that kind of money every month. Yeah. It's like a discipline. You have to go through with it.
Right.
You get now some social media people are still asking, different questions.
How?
One from
How
one from at _novio_ correlations doc. 3 years, a car and a house. Environment really matters. Then he asked Nigerians, how far? You get another one from Dr. Tess, who says, congrats, doc. It's my portion in 2020. Amen. This one person that wants to leave. Another one from Holu. He said his name is Holu Dari. That's his handle. Holu. That's with the H. Dear Lord, traveled to UK. Okay, he quoted what he said. Then I have called Dubai Market for my 2 bags also. Please, who's bringing my itinerary and visa? I promise I won't run back because of cold. Congrats, doc. Everybody wants to leave. Last one I'll read will be from Lolly rather. He left Nigeria, pursued his career in UK. Good decision. Nigeria is a glory killer. We all need to escape while we can. This is the kind of storyline Nollywood should adopt. Not someone leaving Enugu for Lagos and becoming a billionaire in 3 months.
Oh, I see where the shade is coming from with that one. I just watched that movie.
So, like, it's crazy that everybody thinks the best and the only reasonable thing
we have
to
a
do.
caller. We have a caller.
Okay.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Good morning.
Good morning.
A girl. Hi.
Hi. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Oh, and then we lost her. But it's
All
okay.
right.
Make sure
Call
you
back.
call us back on 081-824-26591. Please call us back. Listen, I just have to say this, right? From the background that we had and growing up in Ireland and everything, it is not easy. Let me tell you something. It is not easy at all.
I like how people are coming out here saying, "Oh, doctor,
a lot of those people, like, they're not even doctors.
Nope.
So first of all,
probably banking fraud."
Don't be too quick
the
to
people
judge.
who are congratulating and saying that they want the same thing, it's like, first of all, his salary that he's getting is because he's a doctor.
Yep.
So if you're not a doctor, right, and you just have a regular job, right? First of all, when you go to England, is your certificate going to be recognized? That's thing number one.
I just thought about that.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. What's your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Doctor. I'm calling from Ibadan.
From Ibadan?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Hello.
Wow.
All the way. We lost that.
Network in Ibadan is bad.
I guess so.
But really, like, it's crazy. Like, you see Nigerians make these prayers, I want to leave, and they don't really have anything they want to go there to do.
Because
it's like they believe that when they when they leave Nigeria and go to their abroad, any country. In fact, even as far as Somalia, they believe that they will start picking money on the floor.
Literally.
Which is actually a very bad mentality, because if you don't have any education, first, it's tough.
Even with an education.
It's still tough.
Even people who have a passport, who are like actual citizens over there, it's tough. I can attest to this.
Literally.
You know what I'm saying? So
And
for this man to go over and he claims that he's a doctor, first of all, I know from seeing friends and family that have been raised here, went to school here, educational qualifications obtained in this country are not really regarded in the likes of the UK and Ireland, and this is a fact.
You'd have to like redo another course.
You have to
or whatever.
do another course.
They don't recognize your degree.
Yes.
Imagine doing
don't
years of your degree and then you go to the UK and they say, well,
exactly.
what you did was play.
Law
We don't
is the biggest
recognize.
example of this. My mom is a trained lawyer over here, and over there she would have had to do 2 years of further training for them to finally recognize her degree. And I mean, the same, of course, goes for medicine. So for him to go over in 3 years, I'm like, how? It sounds a little bit.
Yeah.
But we have a caller. Hello?
Yeah, my name is Damora, calling from Lagos.
Hi. Good morning.
Can you speak into your microphone, please?
Yeah, I'm speaking to my.
Or can you take it off speaker, whichever one?
Okay. So, You say youth are leaving the country, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
youth seeking greener pastures abroad. Is it that bad here?
Is the grass always greener?
It's not bad, because, we are Nigerians. We try to keep up as youth to make this country better. But, there are so many circumstances that don't favor you. You think you have innovations, you have ideas, you want to make things work, but there are so many depressing factors. Economically, the system does not favor you sometimes. You have to go out of your way to make things happen. And I don't blame people for going out. Actually, I believe in this country and I believe we can make it better.
Yep.
But my brother and my sister, hustle is real. I'm a medical doctor by profession.
Okay.
I know what I go through every goddamn day. I'm in traffic right now.
Okay.
I listen to your show almost every day. This is the first time I'll ever speak on any radio station.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Means
Welcome
a
to the
lot.
family.
Stick around. Stick around.
Talking about
I just
traffic,
have
where
to
are
say-
you?
I'm on Kenya, on the
Oh,
bridge
okay.
right now.
Okay. Go ahead.
So it's crazy. We keep on doing the same thing, trying to make things work. But, there are so many oppressive factors on ground for
True.
youth. I don't blame them,
True.
I've been out of the country for a while, thinking that, okay, if I come back home, I can, make things happen. But, my dear, I'm pushing every day.
Wow.
I have to now make up on my mind, okay, look, the same thing all my colleagues are going. Let me to find my level and go.
Oh.
Because at the end of the day, the monetary value, we cannot lie. It's more, our economy is going down. Even when they're trying to push it up by giving us loans, they're making us slave day by day. We keep on working and paying the banks, paying different people. I've been outside, I see the way the white guys live. They live on loans, almost all their life.
Yeah.
They pay gradually.
Yeah.
Of course, they're okay. That's what, they have so many facilities that can assist, supply,
This
so
is
far
true.
you are ready to work.
Yeah. That's true.
So, and most Nigerians, I'm telling you, 80% of Nigerians are not lazy. They hustle. Once we can see something coming forth, we work and make things work for ourselves. So I believe that we can still make things work in this country, whether we like it or not. People just are, the authority or the people above us, our elders, as we say, we just calm down and make things, durable.
Okay.
Good roads, electricity.
The basic
These are
stuff.
facilities that,
Yeah,
basic things,
basic
absolutely.
stuff. You go into your house or you just switch on the light goes on. Good, you are paying. Even if you can have to pay, you pay for your bills. You make life conducive. You bring out the best out of people. People will not go anywhere. If things are basic things are available, where am I going to? I was outside for 4 years. I came back home thinking things I can make things better. But now I'm thinking,
You want to go
don't
back?
go out back like this because you get to work, you are fagged out, you can't function. You have to take another maybe 20 minutes or 30 to get yourself. Then attend to people. People that have their own problems. You have your own problem as a doctor, but you have to sort their own problems out.
Wow.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
But as I said, we can make it work. I
Yeah.
believe we can make it work in this country.
Yep.
That's
Yep.
right.
That's
That's the spirit. That's,
that's
what we
what's up.
need.
Thank you so much.
That's
believe
what
that.
we need.
Yeah.
And please stay with us. So
We just have to make it work.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's
we
nowhere
have no
like
choice.
home. Forget it.
Exactly.
There's
Exactly.
nowhere like home.
yeah,
Thank you
well
for
said.
listening to me.
Well
No
said.
problem.
Thank you so much.
Thank you
Drive
so
safe.
much.
Thank you. Drive safe.
All right, keep the faith, please. Stay
Yes,
with us. We are
keep
here.
that good spirits.
But really, it's true. Like, I mean, the basic stuff is actually what Nigerians are asking for.
Yeah.
If you provide the lights, good roads, education.
Yeah.
I mean,
What
just-
are we looking for elsewhere?
Exactly.
It's funny. During the xenophobic attacks, it was actually Davido that went ahead and tweeted, if country good, what do we look for? What do we
It's
look
the
for in
truth.
South Africa?
Yeah.
And the same applies to anywhere. If the
Like-
country is good, what are we looking for?
I actually have a couple of friends
Cold.
that they don't even have any plan of what they're going out there to do.
They just
Yeah.
want to
But
go.
they just want
They
to
just
leave.
want to go.
Like, I have a friend, Uche. He wants to just leave. His own excuse just to get married, have a baby, and maybe she'll make him a citizen. There are plenty
Like,
people that
that's
think
a
that way
lazy
too.
thought, though. Like, you're literally thinking, hey, let me go out to the abroad, like, scam someone.
I hope
I
you
don't
don't listen.
think.
No.
No, I don't think
No, I
that's
don't. They're
it.
not thinking I wanna fall in love with them, and they hopefully they will give me a passport because I impregnated them to have a baby with me. That's not a love thinking. That's not I'm going for love. No, I'm going to get something from
See,
this
let me
particular
tell you,
woman.
I've heard Nigerians say,
You know?
I don't even mind going there to wash pants. Let me just go and wash and just stay there. It's that bad, but I don't know. Man, it's crazy. It's insane.
It is actually insane. Don't forget, you can still join in on the conversation. Call us on 081-824-26591. That's 081-824-26591. Join in on the conversation.
And don't forget Twitter. You can hit us up on Twitter at @hotfm_Lagos.
That's right. Let's get back into it.
Koffee Gang.
Welcome back to the Koffee Gang on Hot 93.3 with your faves, Dami, BB, and CJ right here. It is currently 8:55 and we are still on Hot Topics where we raise the question, is the grass really greener on the other side?
Yeah, youth seeking greener pastures abroad. Is it that bad in your country, Nigeria? Let us know what you think. All right.
The number to call is 081-824-26591. 081-824-26591. Join in on the conversation and let us know what you think. Now, I think a lot of people don't know that, you know, in European countries, there's so many things in place for you to just yeah. Hold on one second. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Good morning. What's your name and where are you calling from?
It's Rafael.
Oh, hi. Good morning.
Okay, good.
Yeah. What's the question again, Colin? I will get it.
Is the grass greener abroad, like Nigerians leaving the country? Is it that bad in Nigeria? Youth seeking greener pastures abroad.
Yes. I mean, a big capital, yes.
A big capital, yes. Like it's bad in Nigeria.
Yes. Yeah, it's bad.
What makes it bad
As
for
of
you,
now.
Raphael?
Okay, let me put it in this instance. Now, what I'm doing now in Nigeria, if it's in Europe, I will be getting roughly like 1 million naira monthly or even more. But but I'm here now having 10% of that. I mean, it's crazy.
But I think what's happening.
Okay, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Finish up.
Okay, so but I won't actually do anything illegal just to smuggle myself down there because I know there is better. Then will not also go there to do other things that are stupid per se to me. So I won't actually maybe risk myself going there because maybe there is more better. But I would rather want to go in there with good people as well.
Okay, so I'm guessing that if you had your way, you leave the country, yeah?
Exactly.
He's just like, yep, absolutely. All
Okay.
right, thanks so much.
Thank
I will encourage my family to leave too.
And which country will be your preferred destination?
For me, because of what I'm doing, I would rather want to go to Canada.
Why Canada?
Yeah.
What is it that you're doing?
Because it's Canada love people with skills, you know. They love people who do things with their hands rather, and so.
Okay, so you are what job do you do? What job do you do?
Yeah, I provide cleaning service to people.
Okay. So you want to take it all the way to Canada?
Cleaning service. Yeah.
Okay. All right. All the houses are clean in Nigeria, yeah?
I always love you guys, listening to you guys. Thank you
so
CJ.
much.
Thank you.
All right. He wants to go to Canada. All right. But really, it's crazy though. Like everybody wants to leave the country. You see, Ibuka comes back from America, from wherever he he's at, and let's say he comes back once a year, once in 2 years, and he turns up, buys a car, and maybe sells it before he leaves. And you think, okay, Ibuka has it all going on. Sometimes that's
You don't
not the
know
case.
that
Ibuka
same
might
Ibuka
have been
spent
saving that money for like 2
Yeah,
years to come
exactly.
here and turn
Literally.
up.
And nobody
Literally.
will ever want to come back and say the truth about, hi, boy, I'm suffering out there.
Do you get?
Nobody wants to tell the truth. Everybody wants to look as if they're living the best life.
Then you know when they take pictures, it looks good on camera.
No.
Like first of all, the
They're
background,
freezing their butts up, first of all.
the background is sweet.
Right.
Yeah.
Then the weather is cool, it's calm. Unlike what we're experiencing here.
It's cold. It's
Then-
not calm.
then
It's cold.
Then the
It's
picture,
cold.
And the picture is lit. Then you be like, oh boy, Chuka is balling.
It's a lie. It's
And
a lie.
sometimes that's not the case.
It's not the case at all.
Koffee Gang.
I was saying, like, listen, there's a lot of people who they haven't been able to leave the country for so long, so many years, that it's a thing when then they finally leave, they're probably going, and work only allowed them to leave for like 2 weeks. In those 2 weeks, they will buy everything from the pound shop, something that's like 100 naira each. They'll bring it for you to buy. Sorry, can you turn down your radio set, please? Hello?
Hello?
Can you please turn it down?
Your radio set,
You need
please.
to turn it down.
Okay, hello?
Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you. Hello, go
Okay,
ahead.
perfect.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
What's your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Tone. I'm calling from Surrey.
Okay,
Hi,
hi,
how are
Tom.
you?
Larry, let's go.
Well, I went to Jackpot. I'm tired.
No.
She said, I want to jackpot.
Why?
Keep
What-
it in
Okay,
your
why are
way.
you tired?
What's
What's
chasing
going
you?
on?
Okay, just the street I live in there. So when I was born there, they've not even touched nothing. It's small rainfalls like this everywhere. Water. Like, it's just so disgusting. Everywhere is just very summer. Like, all my cousins are abroad. She made me like this. I'm going to run away very soon. Like, it's not even nice.
Where
at
would
all.
you like to go?
Well, let me see.
You've not made up your mind yet, Tiff.
I don't know my mind,
She
but
just
I
wants to
just want to
jackpot.
run
She
She
away.
just
go.
wants to
Just
jackpot.
want to shall leave.
I have a question for you, Tom. Once you go,
Okay.
what is your plan?
Do you have a plan?
Do you have a plan?
Have you thought that far?
Yeah, I do. I have a plan. Once I go there, I'm going there. My main aim is to make money. And the money,
But
going to
how
bring
are
back
you going
to
to
you.
make
money.
the
That's
money,
the thing.
Tom? How are you
Everybody,
going to
everybody
make
wants to
money?
make money, but what is your plan to make that money?
Mm-hmm.
I have a lot of skills. I do makeup. I can sew clothes. I can do many things. So,
But you know, the way that you do makeup is the same way
Everybody does
everybody's
makeup.
doing it.
So what makes you different? So why would people want to come to you?
What makes you unique?
Not to discourage you, but just to,
Okay.
you know,
You have
add
to really have
a
a
layer
plan,
of
sis.
realism.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
okay, my innovative skills and my creativity will
This
make
sounds
me
like a
different.
job
I need
interview.
to
Girl, we don't mean to roast you. We just
sounds
want to
like
make
a
sure
job
that you know what's going on. Because listen, the grass is not always greener on the other side. You know?
well, the God, I don't know. I don't think Nigeria is going forward. Anybody is lying to you. They're just lying to themselves. Nigeria is not going forward anything. They're just lying. It's going forward. But it's all these years.
You know, what I think would happen, or what I think the best scenario would be, as I actually encourage, like Tone, for you, for instance, I actually encourage you to go out there, see what's there, see what you can learn, see how you can educate and empower yourself, but then bring that back home. Because education is power, right? So once you empower yourself, you see what you can do and maybe how the market has developed further over there. You can now see, okay, what can I do over here? Because let me tell you something. This country, Nigeria is sweet though. Don't let them lie to you with the fake success
so
stories.
can I ask you a question? What do you do currently?
Okay. Oh, I'm serving now.
Okay, you're
Okay.
serving. Serve your country
Yeah.
first now before you now start running. Calm down. Serve,
And
enjoy it.
see, I know that I work in the local government. They don't pay me 5 naira. See, it's not easy.
They don't pay you 5
Don't let
naira.
us even talk about it.
Oh, yes.
It's only federal government money we collect.
No. Just give it time. Serve. Then when you're done with service, look for a job. And who knows, you could just enjoy the country. When you start earning big, then I don't think you should run or think of
Yeah.
leaving.
And if you really do want to move, honestly, Tone, do your research. Do your research. Your friends are telling, oh, it's great. Tell them, what are the hardships? What do I need to look
Exactly.
out for?
Don't tell me the good stuff. Tell
See,
me the
Tell
good,
me the
bad,
bad
and the
stuff.
ugly.
Listen, if you can't sit in a room with 10 ACs, you can't survive there.
True.
Apart from that, like I know Instagram is a very, very deceptive
highlight reel.
place. You know, people go there to post fine pictures, but before they take that one picture that looks so good, they would have taken like 20. That's like, I'm trying to say that not every place or every country anybody you see on social media is actually doing so well abroad.
Absolutely.
Do you get? They show you the fine stuff, the good stuff. They don't show you what they go through to do that or to get those stuff. So you get.
Yeah.
So I
you
mean,
need
just
to do your
check
research,
very well before you make that step.
You know, girl, we got you. You're our listener, man. We have to make sure you're good. You know what I mean? We're here to
care.
advise you. You know. So make sure, do your research. If you want to do makeup, if you want to do
It's a wonderful
sewing and all
idea.
that, beautiful. But make sure you have a plan, a marketing plan at that as well. Because when you're there, it's a new country. Nobody knows you. How are they
Alright.
going to know where to go? You know?
Yeah, I get you. Thank you.
All right, enjoy
you.
your day.
Bye.
Have a good day.
She's so sweet.
The one that gets me, I've seen cases of people who have who had good jobs in Nigeria. Like I had a friend, his neighbor, like, you know, in their neighborhood. This guy was he was working in the bank. He was an accountant. This guy had a good job, like a proper job, and this man dropped all that, the career, everything, just because he wanted to go abroad, and he left.
And he probably is sweeping floors.
I don't know. After this call,
Hello? Please turn down your radio set.
Yeah, I've just done that now. Good morning.
Good
morning.
morning.
This is Matthew calling all the way from Making.
Hi.
Alright.
What's your input?
Yeah, concerning the issue, I don't just know what to say, but to be honest, I'm not in support of all those people planning to leave the country. Because that's just one issue we're having with not developing this country. Everybody want to leave. So who is going to stay behind and make the country what we want it to be?
Wonderful.
Okay. If
Okay,
maybe
you
just
deserve a
like
round
now
of
they're
applause.
saying,
Chop up.
because no, to be honest, we get to like blame our leader. They are not making the country good, you know, corruption here and there, and our youth are not doing anything in support. Okay, look at all the callers. You know, they want to leave, they want to leave, they want to jackpot, they want to jackpot. So go and do what? Those things you have in mind to go and do in this country, why not you stay and do them in your country and make the country be like this country? Because if you want to check, most people out there, they don't come to our country. That's why they stay in that country and make that country what it is. You know, the development, everything, the idea they have, they make it happen in that country. They don't take it to other countries because they want people to come to the country to make it develop. So if you ask me, I don't think leaving the country to other countries is a good idea. Let's just stay here, unite ourselves as one, make Nigeria what we want it to be, the future, build it. You can make it. We have talented people. You have a talent, you know how to do things. You travel outside the country. To do what? You can, you know, invest, look for one or two people that have such idea like yours and, you know, do it in your country and build it and make it a better country.
exactly.
So if having the opportunity to leave the country is just your own thing, you want to leave the country, I don't really think it's a good idea. It makes no sense. Okay, for example, look at Canada now. They are looking for skillful workers. That was just to let you know that those people they are using they are using us, Nigeria. Because if you take the numbers of people living there now, like traveling all the way from, you know, various countries to Canada, they are Nigerians. Because they want to go there to work, they want to go there to do this. They are developing that country, they are building that country. So all I think is we should just stay, make Nigeria a better place, and, you know, for us, our children, and for the youth. So that's just the way I think we should be, not leaving the country. Leaving the country is not a good idea. Let's just build it and, you know, make it a better one for everybody to dwell in and stop, you know, fooling ourselves, going to other country and, you know, offering ourselves as slaves, because that's just exactly what we're doing. Going there, you offer yourself as slaves, you know, they get to like use you to develop their own country and your country stays suffering. So that's my own input to the whole issue.
That's right.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
you.
Well
He is
said.
so right. Honestly, I have to give him another applause because he's actually 100% right. Let me tell you something about the Celtic tiger. I don't know if you've heard about it, but it's a situation where, you know, Ireland was booming. It was booming so much that the average Irish person did not want to work. They did not, like, they worked, but they didn't want to do the mundane jobs like being the person cleaning the streets, working in
the waiter and
McDonald's,
the rest.
like the waiter, all of that. They didn't want to do that. So they had that influx of foreigners, oh, please come to our country, come and work.
It's like
So
they're
Nigerians
using our
carried their
manpower.
bag. Exactly. Carried their bag. They said, we're coming. And they came in the numbers. They did 2, 3, 4 jobs in a row. Trust me, these
And-
Nigerians
and-
are
and
telling
you
you
know-
life is sweet. That they have 4 jobs.
And you know we
over
like
there.
work.
Yeah.
We like work. Like sometimes people think, okay, because I'm coming from this background, a poor background, I think let me just go there and kill myself to
Yeah.
make it work. But sometimes, come on.
And they use it to look down at us because they're like,
Yeah.
we're doing the crappy, mundane jobs, right? And they're doing the great job. So when the recession hit and the crash happened, literally, yeah, they hated. Racism was booming because it was like, oh, these black people are taking our small jobs. Better go back to your country.
Meanwhile,
now
the
they
small
don't
jobs
need
are the
you
jobs that they
anymore.
didn't want to do.
You know, they want those small jobs back. So we have to look at it. Now, racism is real as well.
At least in
Okay?
your country, nobody can come and
Can come and tell you
racially
black
abuse
this.
you.
Nobody can come and tell you black this, black that. We're all black here.
Yep.
You know, no. we're all black here, so it's grand.
Koffee Gang.
There are jobs in Nigeria.
There
are.
As much as people say there are no jobs, there are jobs in Nigeria. Just add to what you know and always learn. Always add something fresh.
Exactly.
That way you can always, be at the advantage of
Proactive.
getting jobs and landing gigs.
Absolutely.
All right.
That's right. We have one more caller. Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, good morning. This is Matthew calling again.
Hi. Good morning.
Okay, so go ahead. Make your
called
pitch.
earlier, but I actually wanted to contribute because on the second thought, I actually don't believe, as in don't blame those people trying to leave the country.
Okay.
Because now, imagine you being rich in your own country and government has to investigate your source of income, like how did you manage to get that money? It doesn't make sense to me. I don't know how other people get to see this stuff. But to me, I don't think anyway government have any right to question anybody on how they manage to get rich. Because now, most of the people are living in this country because of you're not safe in your own country. This is a country whereby you start making things and before you know one or two things, you find yourself in the hands of, the state security, like the EFCC. Let me just put it that way. You find yourself in the hands of the EFCC, being detailed, questioning how you manage to get all the stuff, other stuff like that. And I don't think it should be done like that. I believe the government are actually listening to this, and I think in one way or the other they have to put an end to it because they are just threatening everyone in this country. And that's the reason why you see that most people really want to leave the country because it's not a real place to dwell in. But if the government can make it right, I believe people will stop having that negative thinking of leaving the country.
Okay, but don't you think the government or the law enforcement agencies, to an extent, should be able to, should I say, question someone's wealth if they think or feel or have proof that it's fraudulent? I think they should.
The feel part is the problem because they just see somebody with a laptop.
I get what you're saying. Yeah, true. Like the way they harass people.
Like that's not even an educational thought. Like because somebody owns a laptop, they probably work in an office. Like
there's a young person driving
everybody
an
has
car.
a laptop.
That's not the way he puts it.
No,
I'm just saying.
This fraud we are talking about now, the fraud. Nigeria is not the only country doing fraud.
Of course.
Last week I saw it on internet that about 1,000 Chinese were arrested on this fraud of the stuff. Yeah. And to be honest, they're not going to do nothing to them. Like they will actually do nothing to them. But when it comes to Nigeria, we make it look as if it's a crime, like a very big crime. That's why our government themselves they are the real fraud. Because if you take money, our government invests it to other countries and they use it to of recent I read news about the money, what's his name? I've forgotten his name, Charles Stole and kept in another country for how many years now? Probably that money cannot just be there. They might have used it to develop their own country, do a lot of things before telling Nigeria, okay, so money is here in our country and it belongs to you guys should come and take it. The American people, to be honest, they are just using us. That's just the whole truth. So Nigeria, we should try to develop ourselves, the country and every other thing. The country is not that bad. It's not a bad country. It's not that corrupt, but they're just making it to look that way. So
okay, thank you.
That was it.
Thank you so much. The way he said the country is not that corrupt, I don't know.
And then he said that just as if fraud is a crime. It's a crime.
It's a crime, man. It's a crime.
It's a crime. Before now, they say Koffee Gang endorses, no,
it's a crime. I don't actually support the way they stop young folks on the road and harass them. It's totally wrong. It's totally wrong. But if he said, if the government cannot, just harass you if they feel like you acquired your wealth through fraud.
Yeah.
I think if they have any proof to actually come and investigate or maybe interrogate you.
Yeah.
They should.
Being if
there's a proof, they
not
should.
Raid somebody's house and then look
no,
for
no. They should have. Yes, of course. I think they have every right to actually. Exactly. Then just because if you let fraud fly and anybody can just be wealthy without any means of, you can't even just explain how your wealth came.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
To go back to what one of our listeners, one of the callers said about, coming back into the country and, making the place better and how, a lot of people are more favored because they're from abroad.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, BB, but I've firsthand seen that, where it's a situation where, you're in a space where people are actually automatically gravitate towards you or
Because
favor because you have an accent or you've lived over there. And it's sometimes I look at it, it's kind of disgusting. I look at it in a way that
in the same breath, honestly, I don't know if you've experienced it. There are some people that they will literally look down on you and actually treat you bad because I have.
I mean, yeah, I've seen that. But I've seen it in
I've seen the other
terms of
well.
like jealousy rather than in terms of job. I'm saying when it comes to like getting jobs or getting into certain places and stuff like that, the way that you can, like, let's say I have like a friend who lives out here, born and raised out here, and we're together. And I literally was a situation where someone's like, I could go into this particular place, but they couldn't.
Yeah.
And it was a thing, or they'll treat that person differently. Automatically. And it's actually discussed. It's like, we are in Nigeria. These people are Nigerians.
Together.
You should embrace the Nigerian.
I've seen Nigerians that, go abroad and come back and they still can't get jobs. Really.
Exactly.
Like they still can't get jobs. Because it's not about, because you schooled there or because you went to any institution over there. If you are not qualified for a job, you won't get it. Because they conduct tests and all that in companies. So if you don't know it, you don't know it.
This will be the last caller. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, I'm Daniel calling from Lekki.
Hi.
Okay, Dan, what's up?
What's your input?
I'm good. Like the guy that just called last, he said something about the EFCC harassing guys on the road. It's kind of true, sha, because in our place here in Lekki,
Okay.
if you dress, not only you dress good, maybe you dress good, you pen your hair, you do something that maybe you look good. If the EFCC see in the rules, they will not ask questions. That we are living with fear here, like seriously living in fear because of the EFCC. And again, the people that are saying they want to leave the country. This program actually made me to remember one of my friends, sha. I lost him in the xenophobia in South Africa. What? And before he went to South Africa, are you here?
Yeah, continue.
Yes,
We can hear
yes.
you. Continue.
Yeah. Before he went to South Africa, he actually told me that he's going there to go and hustle. Like,
Man, what?
Hustle.
to go and hustle.
Okay.
Like, I told him, what type of hustle do you want to go and hustle? When anything you want to hustle, you see in this country, he said, if you hustle here, nothing will come out from the hustle. I said, that one is your own. That one is your own. And this xenophobia that just happened, they brought his cops now.
Whoa.
Yeah. Like, it was 2 weeks ago that they did his area.
Oh,
Wow. So
Whoa.
sorry for your
Sorry
loss.
about that. Crazy.
Thank you. Can you imagine if, for example, now maybe I went to Kimo because that was what he was telling me, that we should go together. I said no. Like, I don't want to go. Let me all be here. And if God wants to bless me, will bless me in any country that I am. Not that we'll go to another country and go. Actually, if you are going there, they are using you. That's what people don't understand. They are using you as you are working for them. They are using you. Why don't you use that talent you are using there to work here in your country and see the outcome? Why don't you take your talent to other countries and develop their country for it? Because if you check in South Africa itself, majority of the development there is Nigerians. Because you see the building they used to go on, to show you that Nigerians have money there. But if you check all those buildings that are burning there, what if those buildings were in Nigeria? How do you think the country will be? Don't you think there will be more employment? Those same buildings that they are burning, like those car parks, all those supermarkets, if they build it in their country, maybe their country will have a little bit of employment. Because the youth will be employed in the place. And people are complaining that there is no employment.
Hello? Okay, I think we lost him.
Yeah, I think we lost him.
Yeah, but
All
well
right.
said, man. Sorry
well
about your
said.
loss, but it's crazy. Stay back here, people. If you can, get a job, hustle.
The
It will
grass
pay.
is not always
Always
greener
greener.
on the other side. That's the
sure.
But
conclusion.
if you have like an employment offer abroad
Then
that
that's
would
a
make you
different story.
better,
That's
then
a
you
plan.
can go.
Different.
If you want to chase your education and you get a job afterwards,
Then
awesome.
fantastic.
But you just upping up to leave without any plan,
just for the sake of leaving.
just because of you saw Chuka.
I mean,
post.
I have an uncle who he had 2 degrees out here, and when he went to Europe, he couldn't get a job because they didn't recognize his degrees. This man was sleeping on trains in Paris. He was sleeping under bridges in Switzerland. He was traveling from country to country. Trust me, this guy has lived. Traveling from country to country in Switzerland. In England, he slept at the rail, the tube station. He did all of these things. Like, go home. Do you know what I mean? Like, he was literally sleeping on the floor on the streets, and this guy had 2 degrees, so he had a great job here.
That's the one that actually
You know what I mean? And he
gets to me.
just
my mind.
to be abroad, and obviously when his friends would call him, yeah, I'm great. Everything's he was taking pictures. He still had a very active Facebook page, taking pictures everywhere. You would think that this guy is living life. Meanwhile, he's queuing up for a shelter.
It's crazy.
I mean, his life has changed now. I mean, things are better
Thank
now
God.
for him. But that was, from help from other people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he did not have a plan. He just jumped and went. And
There are lots of cases like that. Like
some people
I've
don't
heard.
survive. Some people
I've heard
do.
people drop their jobs here. You have a good career. You like.
Yeah.
I've heard at least more than 6 stories of families who left. Like everybody left. They went to Canada. They went to America. They went to everywhere, the UK, and things didn't go well as planned. Like what they had here was way better than what they are experiencing over there.
Yeah. And that's the fact of the matter. That's what it is. So we have established that the grass is definitely not always greener on the other side. So that's the end of today's hot topic. Thank you for everyone that joined in on the conversation. You guys are the real MVP. All the messages, all the calls. You guys are the real deal. We'll be right back in just a bit. Let's get back into the music. We've got Chris Brown featuring Drake with No Guidance.
Koffee Gang.
Remember right there with Lady. Welcome back to the Koffee Gang on Hot 93.3 with your faves, Tammy, BB, and CJ.
Hi.
Now, with little PSA out there, it is International Day for the Elimination of Violence Against Women. So we just want to put that PSA out there for y'all that it is a day to recognize that. And listen, I think it's silence that gets at these people. If you see your neighbor's wall doing glass, say something.
Of course. I don't even know why you would go as far as hitting a woman.
And the people do it. And listen, woman who's in that situation right there, when he tells you it's your fault that he's hitting you, just know that self-control is real and he doesn't have any of it.
All right.
It's not your fault.
And you don't have to stay.
You don't have to say whatsoever. And
and
don't
guys,
listen to your relatives either that's telling
Only
you,
your husband,
where are you going to go if you leave your husband? Are you the first person?
Let me
Listen,
tell you something. It's not worth it.
those are the same people who are going to try and cry at your funeral.
Yeah, true.
And you don't want that.
And guys, please don't go as far as hitting a woman. And women, please don't provoke your partner. Don't provoke yourselves. And like I say, violence is not the way.
Absolutely.
All right? It's not the way.
Neither way.
Let's respect.
And even
Let's
if someone
respect ourselves.
provoked you, it is not your job to put your hands on somebody.
Yeah, that's what I'm
you
saying.
have
It's not your
self-control in certain environments, so you can have certain control.
And
in front
women,
of your
don't
significant
hit your
other.
men.
Exactly.
Yes. Do
I've
not
seen-
hit your man.
Do not
I've
hit
seen
your men.
cases
It
and
works both
videos
ways.
where women actually go that far.
Yeah, that's true. All right, let's get back into it. We are going to sign off in just a bit, but we will be right back in just a second.
Koffee Gang.
Naira Marley, Olamide, Reminisce, and Size there with Instagram. Wow, that's giddy. The time is 4 minutes to the top of the hour, so you know that means it's time for us to jackpot, which is what we're talking about today
That's
on
the topic
Hot
of today,
Topics. Yes,
jackpotting.
jackpotting out of the
But
country.
hey.
Shout
When you
out
say
to
jackpot,
Tony, man.
please, we are not leaving the country. Just leaving the studio.
We are
Yeah, that's
jackpotting
right. Just
out of
leaving-
the studio.
yeah.
Because
Or
Chacha
are
is
we?
coming. Chacha is already knocking at the door.
That's
Yeah.
right. Chacha
know?
will be here from 11 to 3 with the Lava Lounge.
Followed by Jazz Super at 4 p.m. with the Super Drive taking you all the way home.
And
Then
we
we
are
come back
back
tomorrow.
exactly right up from 6 a.m. until 10 a.m. bringing you all things news with the mail and hot topics with Hot Topics too. Shout out to everybody for participating in the show. We know that time is the most valuable asset that we have, so we appreciate you for spending some of that time here with us this morning on the Coffee Gang.
Exactly.
Until
man.
tomorrow. have a
Follow
good
us on
day.
social media. Don't forget.
shameless plug.
Social-
Follow us
socials.
so at hotfm_Lagos, and that's us on our Twitter and our Instagram. And our personal handles are at BB_Ray. That's BIBI_RAII.
And mine is Dami_OK, which is DAMI_OKE.
And mine is the man CJ, THEMANCJAY. And I will leave you with this quote, which I find very interesting. They say childhood ends the day you realize that sleep is a reward and not a punishment.
Oh my God, yes.
So yeah.
True words have never been spoken. On that note, live your best life. Have a wonderful Monday.
Yep.
And go forth and power.
Koffee Gang.